Hello and welcome to Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts beat the Dolphins today 16-10 in a game, Nate, that the offense forgot. Not the Colts offense, just offense in general. Offense in football in general forgot.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the Dolphins are down to a backup in Tyler Huntley. The Colts had Anthony Richardson, but clearly a rusty young quarterback. And not much happened in the offensive side of the ball. I mean, both teams did get to the run game some. That just kind of kept them on the field. Mostly avoided the turnovers. I guess the Dolphins fumbled quite a bit. But, yeah, it was a slog. It was another slog, 2 straight weeks. But a second straight slog victory for the Colts. So I guess that's what matters in the end.
Well, the thing is the Colts are in the playoff mix, but they now go into a part of their schedule where you're not playing teams like the Dolphins and Titans that are struggling at quarterback. You know, next week they've got the Houston Texans. This is an offense that has to be better to play with those teams, specifically in the passing game.
Yeah, that's why winning today was key, just to bank a win before you get to that stretch. And they're going to have to be a lot better in a lot of areas. I think some of these issues are going to continue. Again, young quarterback, young passing game, run defense struggles, all that is probably going to be there for a bit. Getting Jonathan Taylor and DeForest Buckner back, that would be the thing that's different, because each game we watch out here in both of those areas of the team, you just really realize how great those players are and how little impact they have in the guys behind them.
Hasn't been pretty, but the Colts are at 4-3, headed into Houston next week in a game that is actually for the lead of the AFC South. As hard as that might be to believe after a 16-10 win for the Indy Star. I'm Joel A. Erickson. This is Nate Atkins.
Great. It just goes to all the credit and all my hard work I put in the offseason with my trainer, John Lewis, and Drew back at home in Atlanta. So credit to them boys, and I appreciate them boys just for believing in me when it felt like the world was just crashing down on me. But in reality, I stayed to the ones that was closest to me. The ones that was close to me showed me some love and kept my head straight, and we're here today.
Gutsy team win. Found a way. Defense stepped up big time. But again, found a way. 16 points. Obviously, we want to be better. It starts with myself offensively, but defense stepped up, and it's good momentum. Obviously, heading into Houston next week.
It's impressive, especially for as young as he is and stuff. It's very mature of him, and I think he showed a lot of maturity today, and you did a good job finishing it.
Whatever they did a great job. They were dialing it up. We were trying to adjust to it, but they just kept bringing it. We tried to execute some of our plays that we had dialed up earlier in the week, but they just did a great job, and we just can't really adjust.
We're in a good position right now. We just got to keep rolling. Next week we're in Houston, so just got to keep that thing going.
I've missed some 50-yarders in the past couple weeks, and so to be able to have one go through, it wasn't like anything that I felt was technique-wise or needed to change. I was hitting the ball really, really well, and I have been since this whole season. It was just waiting to see one of those drop. I connected on it, went right where I wanted it to, and so you gain so much confidence from that. And, going back out for the other field goals, you just gain confidence that you're just in a groove now. So you kind of go out there free of thought, and you're banging footballs.
It was tough, but, we always know that, the way the game is, it comes down to the end. So we just had to find a way and keep fighting. The line did a good job of creating those lanes. And then I felt like me, Tyler, and AR, we just did a good job of just getting downhill and, finishing those runs.